Happy Monday, folks. This is Steve here for this week's Monday message. Here are a couple of things that are on my mind. First of all, a huge thank you to those of you who sent in your Palm Sunday videos. The Palm Sunday procession, the virtual procession that we had, the video we showed in worship was just fantastic. What a wonderful way to celebrate Palm Sunday on this different Palm Sunday that we have. There's a link below in the text below where you can go to watch the Palm Sunday procession if you did not see it. There's also a link there to watch the entire worship service. Our YouTube Live did not work yesterday, unfortunately, but we were able to upload the Zoom video to YouTube, so the entire service is on YouTube now. You can pass it on to family or friends or watch it again yourself if you would like. Today, of course, begins Holy Week, and you should have already received a devotional email. Jody Martin, our Director of Christian Formation and Youth, is putting those together, one for every day this week, as a way for us as a church to observe the ritual of Holy Week when we're not able to be together in person. So thank you, Jody, for doing that. And I encourage you to use those resources, you and your family, and friends as well, as a way of kind of engaging in the ritual of Holy Week, the rhythm of Holy Week. Rather than just waiting to celebrate Easter, we're going to be part of the journey leading up to Easter. Rebecca, Chris, and I are preparing a Maundy Thursday service at 7 o'clock this coming Thursday evening. You will receive the order of worship and the login information for that around noon on Thursday. And then, of course, Easter Sunday, the same Zoom login information for our Easter celebration at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. And again, just a reminder to please not share the Zoom login information with non-Trinity folks, particularly not put on social media. We do not want Zoom bombing to become a thing for Trinity worship. Trust me, it's not good, and we don't want that. Jody and I met this past week with our high school seniors to talk about their senior homilies. And we empowered them to kind of make the decision on their own as to what they would like to do with them. And as a group, they decided that they wanted to wait until we were back together as a worshiping community in person to give them from the Trinity pulpit. So they are already going to start working on their homilies and be ready for whenever that time is that we come back into the sanctuary. And that will certainly be a wonderful way to celebrate being back together to hear from our high school seniors. So we're looking forward to that. I mentioned in worship yesterday that I had a church member reach out to me and tell me that after last week's service, he had a friend, a non-Trinity person, who caught our worship service on YouTube Live, and after the service followed up with him and asked him how he could give to Trinity. He wanted to support Trinity and didn't know how. And I thought that was powerful. That someone who has had no affiliation at all with our church saw one worship service, experienced one worship service, and felt compelled to give. So this is just, once again, a thank you to those of you who are able to regularly support the life and ministry of our church with your giving. There is a link below that tells you how to give online at our website, how to give through the Church Life app, how to give through text, and how to give with the check in the mail. Thank you for your continued support of our church. And the last thing I have today is really a question. I want to ask how you are doing. We are almost a month into this being apart and staying at home and all of the concerns and anxieties that we have. Many of us we now know someone who is ill. And if we don't know them now, we probably will. The medical experts are telling us that things are going to really peak as far as being not great in the next week or two. And so I miss you, for one thing. I miss being with you. But I'm concerned as your pastor and your friend for you. I'm wondering how you are doing. Those of you who live by yourself and maybe find this staying at home thing a challenge in that way. All the way to our young parents who are juggling jobs and home chores and all of a sudden being christened online school teachers overnight. It's a lot. And I want you to know that I care for you and I hope that you are well and that you can always reach out to Rebecca or me if you need someone to talk to. We need to lean on each other in this time. Bill Withers, the wonderful voice of the song Lean On Me, died last week, and I've had that song on my head a lot. I thought that I would close this Monday message with that song. Certainly not the way that Bill sings it, but we'll make it work. So just enjoy this. Let this sort of marinate through your soul in the days that we are in. Thank you. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things that you need to borrow. For no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on, carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother and sister, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If you just call me, lean on me, call me. Let us lean on each other in these times and these days. Blessings to you all. Be safe, be kind, be church. Take care.